is as good a time as any to show you an art installation piece I've been working on. It started in my former home and it's arrived here in my home office, but because I'm still unpacking, there's still quite a few things that I'd like to include in this. But my art institution piece is called Ideology in the Closet, and this is a collection of not just modern day politicians, but I mean, I do have Obama in there. Okay, all right. I've got James Garfield represented. I've got Ronald Reagan, a letter that was written actually to me and my family when he was injured back in the 80s. There we are right there. Resting up against my golden boy that my dad gave me as a really cool gift. You know, that's back there. I have autographed, let's put it under here, autographed official Trump 2024 Take America Back. A couple of my books of his are autographed. This Time magazine piece is autographed and has a certificate. I do have John F. Kennedy here. I believe this was my mom's. And there's more things. I've got, a chest set. I've got a lot more things to build into this closet. But the idea is that generally, no matter what your ideals might be, you're entitled to those, no matter what anybody thinks about those. So the pressure over the past few years, how dare you like Donald Trump? How could you do this? You know what? It's only one facet of my personality, and I have an absolute right, and I have reasons for why I do. So this is getting built out. I've got more things. I was actually at the inaugural event. I was at the Texas inauguration for Donald Trump in 2017. I've got flags and things from that. I've got protest signs that I'm going to hang from the inside down. Of course, my printer's housed here for right now, but I'm going to, I've got like a little kind of yard display at the bottom where I'm going to put signs up. I do have an American flag stand down here that has a flag flown during the inauguration. And I've got some other things to add to this. I actually made this canvas here. This was one of my absolute favorite pictures from the Trump administration. It just shows the anger, and there's no reason for it. Nothing was taken. It's rhetoric. This violent rhetoric was frothed up by people that don't even understand. They're just locked in with their ideology. So this is my conservatism in the closet. However, I do have other presidents represented, not just Donald Trump. And I do have some other things to add. My very first vote went to Ross Perot, so I do have some things to commemorate that. I am libertarian in my ideology, but Donald Trump speaks a certain energy to me, and while I'm socially liberal, fiscally conservative, I like business to be run the same way as the government, tight and logical. This is a very interesting art piece here. This artist has been in some very famous installations himself, so I'm really pretty excited about this piece of art. And then I also have for my closet, which I'd like to get some of my dad's old vintage ties. I've got all of these election buttons and different things from across the years. 1960. My mom also had a collection, which I hope to integrate. So by the time I'm done with this, hopefully this will be a very interesting kind of collection and statement about ideology. And I love those curtains. Those curtains are presidential seals from the 1970s, which is the theme of my home. So I'm working on it. I just thought this was a good time to show. I've got some stuff. And like I said, Obama is there. So that's my piece.